Hello, I like parenting more than I like ace runs in this game for some reason. So I saw a few of my club members look at my parent agenda and think it's a little crazy. So I want to make a video kind of showing how it works, and then it's actually probably a lot easier than you think, and probably even easier than raising parents like a normal way with training and stuff. What I mean by that is getting these very high race affinity parents that have 58 to 60 race wins, and almost all of them. While still getting the 600 plus stats for the 3-star blue chance kind of thing. Um, so yeah, people think doing that many races makes the career like, I don't know, crazy or hard or whatever, but I feel like it's actually like easier. It also means you can usually buy 27 to 30 skills very easily. So yeah, I just wanted to walk through how you go for these affinity numbers and why I think it matters. So part one of like why it matters be like you get up to 3 times chance on your spark rates. Alright, I found an example of a little worse parent with I made last scenario, so it was 25 race wins. So like not bad, and most of them line up their affinity. So this is like if you kind of made a kind of whatever parent. This scenario probably a little below average, but just to show what the difference that like 80 affinity makes or whatever, would be the spark rate goes down to 2.18, so you're losing like, you know, the zero point 0.8 times chance per spark, which can add up, I think. So that's why I think it's good to do all the races. If you have a chance to really high roll, you just get all those procs. So, yeah, I'll show you how it works then. Actually, first show you some like parents that you can get a lot of white sparks this way. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 15 white sparks on this one. I think I've gotten up to 17 on a parent, but maybe this one, I don't remember. But I don't borrow parents really. I just do it all in-house, because you can match up the best affinity, like perfect affinity. Even the best ones I can find on here matching my affinity on the search is like 310 or whatever, so it's not a terrible idea to use, but I prefer just making my own and then not relying on borrows. These are just a few I've made since this scenario, and I haven't even really been playing that much. Kind of retired. So, anyway, let's the show on the road. I got notes. So the pros of doing all the races, the higher affinity, you get more SP from just exclusively racing pretty much. I think the runs are easier. I'll be honest, I don't even think I've done a run of like parenting where you train, because it sounds like a pain in the butt. I'd rather just race. It's very, very brainless. The cons, you're not getting like skill hints from your cards very much, like at all. You rely a lot on your chain events. And yeah, there's just not a lot of skill hints. And also you're not specifically getting stats to like 1100 plus, so your 3-star blue spark chance on like power, for example, is a little lower. But overall, I'd say you have higher high roll potential when you go for all those races, and that's kind of why I like it. So, step one, I'd say, is deciding on the parents. Have a good aptitude. The base affinity isn't as important here because so much of the affinity is coming from races. Like With Teo, Ogre's affinity is pretty bad. Like this number would be decent chunk higher if I wasn't using Ogre. I think it'd be like 7 or 8 higher at least. But it doesn't really matter. Ogre is very easy to run and has a good unique, so she makes the list. Condor, also very good affinities, very easy to run. Another thing I factor in there is having a gold recovery makes a very big difference in this. Scarlet, also very good. She can't do dirt, but still similar affinities, and also the gold recovery helps. And just decent baseline skills. A minus, pretty much any Uma with like C mile and at least B long, so like Itasan obviously is good. Umas that are really rough, McQueen is kind of cooked in here. That F mile, it's kind of doomed. It's hard to get Taiki because, you know, you probably know all this. Fortunately, Ryan, not too hard to run. Ryan and what's the other one that's a good parent usually? Sand Sky, both usually decent. The issue that I don't like them a lot is they don't have the gold recovery. Ryan might have a white, yeah, it's a bad one. So that's one thing I don't like about them. The gold recovery helps a lot when you're doing triple crown route and you're not training. Especially because usually I don't have great blue sparks for these parents. Made a video on the spark looping before, and what you're doing with this parent basically is fishing for like a godly grandparent. You're not trying to make like a main parent right now because these parents just aren't really optimized for that, so you're still just fishing for god grandparent, which is why you have some doo-doo blue sparks in here, which yeah, not good blue sparks. But that doesn't matter really for this run. I've made 58-60 race runs work with worse sparks than this, let me tell you, like almost nothing. So that's about the Umas. Probably went on way too long. Next part is the deck. Race bonus is number 1. Chain events, also very important because that's where you're getting most of your skills from. Initial stats are like the cherry on top, but I try and run at least all 10 race bonus stuff and then 15 if you have it. So this is 10, 10, 15, 15, 10, and then last slot is 10 or 15 depending on the chain event I want. So these cards I like. Ryan has Nimble Navigator, which is very good. I take Ryan a lot because 10% race bonus and Nimble Navigator, and good events in general for like just decent amount of power. Yeah, mostly Nimble Nav. Also 4 hint levels if you do hit a hint is like very nice on a couple of these. So Ryan I really like. The other one's kind of self-explanatory I think. Borrows, I'm still in groundwork prison, so I take Falco like half the time for groundwork because I can't rely on this yet. My other favorite one though is who are you? Sakura Chionoo is 15% race bonus. Initial stamina, I believe. Nope, never mind. But very good events, very good events, and guaranteed speed star. Not any of that RNG prepared to pass. No actual speed star like that really terrible Wits card. Guaranteed speed star. I love that. By the way, I'm a pace chaser player, so you're gonna have different things if you're a front runner or whatever. But yeah, this is my deck. It's mostly race bonus focused. There's very minor difference between the 5 extra race bonus here. It like all adds up, but I want groundwork for now. So getting the run, and show you the agenda when we get to it. The way you start the run is pretty simple. You might think this is good. It's not. You're gonna press naked speed. I promise you. Getting their friendship up does not matter. Getting their friendship up doesn't matter. Getting the speed training facility up does matter. Your friendship is with the speed weight room. So we're gonna hit speed. Speed, 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 rest. Speed, 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 rest. Extra energy, so we can maybe hit speed again. I do like taking the SP over the speed, but we're kind of at an energy level where I don't want to lose 5 energy. But I like the SP. Even though we probably get like way more than 3,000. I risk it. We lose, we glue. It's a good sign. Connecting. It's a good sign. Yep. Since I don't borrow, I can just play risky and glue. What is going on with my connection though? Holy. These runs are already long enough, please. Yep. Well rested, see? That's why we train again, otherwise we waste that energy. I can see, I'm not even looking at this other garbage. I'll take the energy right now though. I just want to keep resting. The only thing I would consider sometimes is hints, which should mostly be, pace corners is nice, and these other ones are okay. You get good hints, these are good to have, tail held high, ramp up especially. So I would click hints from these two mostly. Ryan's just kind of a bonus, because you can get these from rival races. Shinko Windy, I don't care. Yeah, I don't really care. Yeah, that's my philosophy on hints. Oh, we're getting juiced. Yeah, you just want to level up that speed facility and get as much speed to get you going through races as possible, because we can get stamina from skills enough to survive. We might risk this too. Skill points. Banger. I think it's wit, just because I want to max. It's close enough to max energy coming out of the debut. I'll sometimes even rest there. Maybe you should have still. It's still valuable to have max energy coming out of power wins races. Helps you not get blocked as hard. Helps you accelerate if you do get blocked. Oh, fast learner. Ah! Sorry, that was a weird sound. That's correct. Okay. Fast learner. Pre-debut. Could go front runner, but I'm lazy. Don't forget to switch it back by the time we're doing rival races. What is my connection right now? I like on a VPN I don't know about. And I mood up? Okay. So at the start, this is not optimal. The 3-turn 40% is best, plus one of these energy items. That's like optimal for shop. But this isn't terrible. It's better than some. So I'll just pop that right away, because now we talk about the agenda. We will be doing this. So we get these 3 turns to train, which is why you always get a megaphone thingy at the start. Use it right away on these 3 turns. Then these are more or less the stats you have for a while. After that, it's all RNG what stats you get with all the races. So just to go over it real quick, if you're doing Tiara, I think epithets matter. Lady is the Tiara, Stunning is Triple Crown. So if you look at Stunning, it not so important which one you run here. You run Tiara. I think you have to run the Juvenile Fillies instead. So yeah, if you're doing Tiara route, do this Fillies kind of thing. And just look through these epithets, you know, like, then it's important you do the Queen Elizabeth one, even though you're going to do that anyway. I mean, most of them are just do all the G1s, but that's like one specific one that matters, is which race you do here. And then G1s, we hit our Triple Crown, we hit our G1 Mile, and all that. All the rest of our G1s here. Since I'm on a dirt, I have a couple of Lumas that can run dirt, so I toss this on here, but if I was doing, say, Symboli Rudolph or Saiyan Sky or whatever, when I get to this turn, I would just run the Arima Keenan instead, because there's nothing else I can do for Affinity. So I'd run the Arima Keenan both years on a different Uma. Same thing with the Teo show. I would just run the Takarazuka Keenan again here on a character that can't do dirt. And for the reason I'm not doing the Japan Dirt Derby or the February Stakes, the Dirt G1s, is because I am running this with characters that can't run dirt. And I'd rather just have the Affinity than, like, some more G1s, like, for no great reason. Like, the whole reason I'm doing this is for the Affinity. Lady, shut up. I don't play this game with sound, by the way. So yeah, I just pick a race instead. The races are a little bit arbitrary. I kind of set an agenda similar to this the first time. Oh my god, can you... Everybody get her shut up? I don't know. Anyway. Set up an agenda similar to this the first time I ran a career, this scenario, or was making parents. And then, depending on, I would chase rival races on the very first parent I made. So like the very first one was an Ogre recap. I would go after rival races, and then I would note which rival races I did. And then if I kept that parent, then like the next time I saved the agenda, I would like change, like if this was a rival race and this one wasn't, then I would change to this one in my agenda, and that's kind of how I ended up with this one specifically. Like the G2 and G3s don't have any specific meaning, it's just the rival races I was chasing at first. Other than that, they're not dirt, and I tried adding long when I could to get long skill hints, like this, no, this one's long, that kind of thing, when I could. That's kind of the reason for the G2, G3, it doesn't really matter. The reason there's blank spots here, there's no graded race, and those are the only ones that get affinity. No graded race here and here. I do sometimes race on these turns if I don't get a good luck charm, because there's no point in resting or doing anything else. Like, you're still better off racing, even if it's OP. So, yeah, that's the agenda. It'll be a long video, huh? So we keep pressing the speed button. Have an energy for after this. And we want to pick stamina, basically, as much as possible. you have a lot of stamina sparks or whatever, you might not need to. Oh, an energy event, perfect. I was gonna be right on the borderline of risking that turn. You are kind of whatever. It's a decent training though. I'll take it. I would take it, but ooh, competitive spirit, my favorite. Okay, we have fast learner already. That's pretty sweet, but none of this is very good. In fact, it's mostly pretty bad. I don't know. Pace straightaways does trim the hint pool. I usually buy skills as I go. Yeah, buy skills as I go because you need them to win these races when you don't have very good stats. I'm gonna be running this all as pace chaser because rival races, and I'm not switching. They're not a rival race. Here we go. I like. Oh, let's get double fast learner. No, okay. I like mile skills. Always take hammer stats. Energy does not matter at all. I buy the juice, and that's the only energy item. Wanna buy? There's a shopping list you want by the end of the run, especially like because you know after at the end you have those 3 turns in between the climax, and that's when you actually catch up your stats to 600. So you just want to buy items to prepare for that. Let's get productive plan. It's also good to buy hints. You end up with a lot of SP, so just trimming the hint pool so you don't get like 2 hints on that thing like helps. Normally I wouldn't alarm clock anything except G1s, but with fast learner I might if I need to. Okay, that's very good shot, because good luck charm means we can train with this energy. Yep. Any other items in here? Did we use a megaphone? No. Oh, perfect. Beautiful. You use items, even if this was like naked, I'd be using a megaphone on this. I'd be using a speed ankle brace if I had it. But guess what, I don't. So we're gonna get mood downs to hell from here on out. I actually kind of like charming because it procs on events. So anyway, that shopping list, by the end of the run, we want 3 of these 60% megaphones by the end of the run. We want 3-ish of every ankle brace, but it mostly matters for stamina and guts usually. Like, you're almost always gonna have your power and wit at 600 plus, so you mostly need stamina and guts ones to catch those up. You need 1 miracle cure, and you either need 3 luck charms or 3 luck charms or 1 yucky green juice. Yeah, miracle cure is usually pretty good. Or the rough skin cream. As many of these whistles as you can get. As many carrots as you can get. What else? 4 mood ups. 4 mood ups is the goal. Because you're gonna need to go from awful to great, and that's 4. Yep. So that's the shopping list for the end of the run. It's a pretty good early shop. Might not even be able to buy it all because it's so good. I'm just gonna get it. I don't want to lose. And I'm gonna have way more than enough SP. I'm gonna be buying some real garbage by the end of this run. Another good luck charm. That means we can train early classic gear. Prepared to pass is a very good skill. Random move down. Well, this connection thing, it's actually very annoying. Speed scrolls. Ugh, these shops are too good. I want charming, I want the megaphone, I want the carrots, I want the whistles. Hammers I only use on G1s until I'm at the like very senior fall. Then I might need to start using them on other races. We'll take overweight for the 5 extra SP. It is a little annoying because I was maybe going to train later, but I guess I could just do something else. Charming. Actually do like charming. Might not make sense since we're not training. But so yeah, kind of the routine is I look at the shop, look at the skills, then do the race. Once you're kind of into the run and you bought all those items you need for the end, you don't have to look at the shop that much anymore. You just buy scrolls, pretty much. Buy scrolls, buy hammers, and then hit the race button, and it goes a lot quicker than checking the shop all the time. But early on you need to buy a lot. Alright, we're juiced. But I'm telling you, this is a lot easier than you think, doing 58 races in a row or whatever. Whistles are calling to me. More important is just raw stats though, because the trainings aren't going to be that exciting. And yeah, like if it was your very first run on this, you would just switch to this rival race, but since I'm lining up my affinity, I've already got this affinity going, so I'm just gonna hit the same one I've got on all my parents. Same one that these other two ran, or my next one's going to run. And you lose the stats. I think it's like a 40% chance for that to happen, and you just say, oh well. Energy down events don't matter. Oh my god, why is the connection issue happening when I'm recording this? It's gonna take even longer. These super long runs. I don't whistles. I think they're whistles and carrots. Get another miracle cure. I just need it by the end of the run, so we'll definitely get another cure. Okay, we got Mile. Just buy recovery just in case, because my stamina is very low and I'm gonna buy it eventually. There's nothing else to buy. I forgot my hammer. Grab my hammer. Ugh. It's alright. You get into the swing of things and remember it. I'll use just you in the long run to forget one hammer. It was a stamina up too. And pace corners. Ugh. Oh, we have charming. We can just. I usually buy these carrots and wait until I get the charming item and then use it. But since we have charming, we can just pop it right away. But usually I pop like 5 of those at the end of the run at the same time. Base corners, perfect. Wait, let's hit the shop. The cure. Only megaphones that matter are the 60%. Good luck charm. Okay, we're not gonna have to do 80 races in a row this run because we have 2 good luck charms, so we can get pretty lucky on shops there. So we can actually train on these 2 turns. If the trainings are god awful, I might not, but they probably will. Your stats are complete RNG, and we didn't get our unique level up, right? Oh, there it is. Okay. Shop at the new year. Stats. Wit upgrade is pretty good, in case at the end you don't have enough wit. Guts ankle brace also good. That's all we're looking at. Any more skills? Ace corners already bought. Okay. Yeah, I definitely buy skills a lot because I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose. That's the whole reason I'm doing this. Is to not lose. I don't really know how we're keeping our mood up. It's like it shouldn't be working. We're still overweight, aren't we? Stam, I guess. Power is also very good. Yep, slow metabolism. That's we have a cure-all. What else do we have in here? We have power weight, wit. Oh, megaphone. This covers both turns. That's good. We can probably use the cure item. I honestly never have to this early. I guess we have skin outbreak too. It's double value. And there's a hint on here, so may as well. We already used. So I would just up tempo. I would just race here if I didn't have the good luck charms. There'd be like no point in resting or wreck or anything. Like 0 point. Just buy that. Well, it's cheap, just so we don't get the hint again. Another non-rival. There's our green juice. And level on straightaway Addiqt. Actually, I was waiting to buy straightaway Addiqt to get this. Straight XL is like terrible. It's like not a seal I'd ever really buy on an ace, but the fast learner, I don't think like I care that much about one hit level on this, saving like 17 SP. So actually, we might just buy both. As goofy as it sounds. Good. Speed, ankle weight. Can buy the juice later. What ankle weights do I have? Guts, power, speed. Well, probably going speed again, I guess. Still got the megaphone from the last. Against all odds, we're in a great mood. After being on 0 energy the entire career. And doing races on 75% of our turns. Overflowing mood. Alright, that's 17. Once again, not getting the rival. Unlucky. It's pretty much RNG, I've seen, after running this career so many times. Switching my original agenda so many times. green juice. Just need one. Can't get the wit training, but there's some wit sparks, so you pretty much usually hit it anyway. But whatever. So yeah, just take one juice with us to the end of the run. And then we're done buying energy, juices. We don't need any more luck charms ever again. It's interesting training. We can wait for what's it called? Inspiration here. Probably be trolling not to wait for inspiration. Yeah, give me something. Spring Runner, okay. Those are decent. Spring Runner, Fall Runner, Shifting Gears, good. Hammer, Charming again. 60%, okay. To 4 whistles. And I'll use that hammer also. I might try and buy my gold recovery for the derby. Just, I don't know. I definitely have enough stamina with one recovery, but I get paranoid because I lost a run once to that. I guess we may as well. If we want our gold recovery, we would. Okay, 57, 62. With 2 G1s, we definitely make it if we buy Spring Runner first. So yeah, we can get Spring Runner for this one. Teo's our rival, so we lose because she's the best horse of all time. Never mind. Don't look. Teo didn't get 6, don't look. This 60%er. I almost never use the power weights. I almost never use the speed weights. So we're just gonna keep our shop points for whatever comes up. Like we might get, I was gonna say we might get a fast learner hat, but that's not gonna be an issue. Shifting gears and can still buy. This is a medium. Oops, doesn't matter. Ooh, twin turbo. Okay. But you kind of got the flow by now. It's very easy. Check the shop. Check your skills. Do the race. That's the whole deal. Power weight in case on that. And yeah, you just need 3 of every item because you only get 3 turns at the very end to do anything. Catch up your skills. Sometimes you're not able to catch up both guts and stamina, so I just pick stamina because check the hammer. Okay, I think with this gold recovery we'll even be good for the Kikuka show. If you're in danger, you should go late surger on it, but I also probably buy corner recovery for it. Okay, nothing in the shop. We can wait till the next shop refresh to even check again. It's the hammer. You'll buy the stamina weight and the book. Skills. Skills, any skills? Competitive spirit, probably not bad. Not really any other way we're getting straight Addiqt. I guess next inspiration. No more hammers. Nope. So you see the Keenan, I would not. It's 11 pace chasers, okay. I wouldn't alarm clock if we lost it. I'd just do it my senior year. Because it's sort of like losing. It's sort of like losing a G2, because senior year I don't run it. Whereas if I lost the NHK Mile Cup, I would alarm clock it because I can't run it senior year. So 2 megaphones. I haven't had the voices on. Is she complaining about racing again? What are you doing? You're a racehorse. She looks like she's in an awful mood right now. It doesn't look like an awful mood. Is she telling me she's in an awful mood when she's winning by 6 lengths and cheesing? Look at that. Okay. Summer begins. And all that means is everything's the same except the shop refreshes. Buying max energy is just very slightly convenient for the end of the career, because then you don't have to like use another energy item after your juice and then a couple turns with the weights. Skills. Check because we're paranoid. I just buy Shrewd Step because it's cheap and I want to get it out of the hemp pool. I don't want Shrewd Step. It's cheap and I want to get rid of it. Just no more hints on Shrewd Step. It may not be the most logical. I could buy something actually useful to get out of the hemp pool, but Shrewd Step's the cheapest. And we're not in much danger of losing, I don't think. Okay, we're buying the scrolls. Straight away. See, that would have been Shrewd Step if we didn't trim the hemp there. That's another thing you can do actually. I could have checked if there's no rival on this race. I could have checked if the race I do senior year on the same date had a rival and then switched. And then maybe the Queen Stakes would have had a rival race in senior year. It's something I do if I'm using my brain and not lazy. So like, I think this Chukyo Kinan did have one, so I maybe missed out on a hint. Or I guess extra stats you can get to, but okay, non-standard is helpful on Kikuka Show, Fall Runner is useful. In general, just trying to remembering what skills I have so I don't have to look here all the time. Straights. Okay. You might think it's paranoid to keep buying skills, but trust me, you usually end up with enough SP that you will be buying very stupid stuff. I don't know. I'd rather just not risk losing. It's our first mood up. Your speed may be a lot lower than this. I've won careers where I had 400 speed, like by senior fall, because you just get so many skills that when the other stats do something, then 400 speed is still playable. So it's not all over. Meadow Spirit's kind of nice with it actually too. Power when there's like 800 pace chasers. Yeah. These career races have 20 other racers, so Meadow Spirit extra goes off. But it's not useless on your ace too if you get 10 levels, so not a bad spark to get. Give me the money. Hey. Garbage. I know it's technically not fall yet, but we'll just get fall runner. Get some greens. Some green stuff. Maybe by groundwork earlier than I normally would. I usually wait until after second inspiration for groundwork in case I get a proc, because it's typically not very useful in your career. Pretty sure I'd be getting 1 more stat per race if I wasn't running... Like 1 more stat and 2 more SP per race if you're not running a 10 RB card here, if you're running a 15. Is it a full shop refresh? I don't think so yet. Okay, we're done with ankle weights. Oh, 1 good luck charm for the end, just in case. Just for good luck. Okay, shop refreshes next turn. Saint Light Keenan. I do all comers. That doesn't even exist this turn. You could probably try and set up a more optimal G2, G3 route. With stamina. Yes. Shop. Give me the mood. Give me the fans. Do it for the fans. Okay, kind of a fine shop. Okay, yeah, whatever. Another race. Condor, shut up. Get in the gate. I didn't ask you. I didn't ask for your opinion. I'm the coach. You're making money, look. Okay, buy the scroll. Yeah, move down. Steadfast, are you... well, you're better than energy. I think you're terrible though. Better than energy. Okay, you... just gonna buy another recovery in case our main one doesn't go off, and we'd still probably lose. Probably didn't go off. Yeah. It's the most annoying part. The alarm clock if your gold recovery just doesn't go. Just pure RNG because now we won by a ton. Power, yep. Showing your stats when you click the hint thing is very nice now. I like that change. Good job, John Uma Musume. I don't want to buy groundwork. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Doing pretty good. Doing pretty well. Should have hammered that last one. Oops. This is another one that you don't have to alarm clock because you're doing a G2 next year, so you could just, if you lose it, you could just run it again. The reason I fit most of the G1s, like the Yasuda Keenan in year 1 and the Queen in year 1, is because you get the epithet stats earlier. Oh, that's a good one. Nimble math. The epithet stats earlier, and you're not really necessarily stronger in your senior year because your stats aren't going up when the game kind of expects them to. So I'll just get them out of the way first. Also, it does let you run the race senior year if you do fail it. It's good nimble nav. It's a very helpful one for not getting as blocked hammers. No. Another thing, running. I think the fall triple crown is a little weird. The way the epithet reads is that you just need to win the races like once, kinda like where is it? Down here, the fall champion. It doesn't really say you have to do them all in the same year, but I feel like you do. Like, I feel like you can't run the Kikuka show your junior year or your classic year and then the Japan Cup Arima Keenan and then the next year when you do the Fall 10-0. I don't think it'll count, but I don't know for sure. So I just run it all in the same year. So that's why. What is it? That's why I got. Let me see the. Yeah, make me look at 30 seconds of cutscenes. Jesus. Okay, there we go. That's why I run the fall triple crown thing all in the same year here. Because I feel like it makes that work better, but I could be wrong. I also don't feel like testing it because I'm just used to this. It doesn't really matter. This one is one where I run the Stayer Stakes senior year here. Since this doesn't have a rival, I can run this one now. That means I will change this to the one I normally run, so I don't forget. Stayer Stakes, 3,600 meters. So I have the sauce. I bought corner recovery, so probably, yeah. Yeah, so this will get a survival. Alright, cool. I didn't know. Stayer Stakes. I usually don't run Stayer Stakes classic year, so I was a little worried about the stamina. Okay, if this wasn't a dirt Uma, then I would just run the Arima Keenan this year. I'd run it both years. But okay, this is the last skill I'm going to buy until Inspiration. But since I have can run dirt, and there's no other race on this turn besides this and the Arima Keenan, I'm gonna run the Arima Keenan senior year. I know it does mess with one of the epithets, this one, to run Japan Cup or the Arima Keenan Classic year, so I do lose some stats from doing it this way, but it does get you one more G1 race. Okay, we need one of these for the late. We're one more mood up. I think we need one more. Those sticks perfect. Stats. Stamina braces. Oh, we got those. Okay, good. We're almost done shopping for training items. Our stamina is very behind, but that's what happens when your stats are RNG. So from here on, make it to the Inspiration. We're probably not going to buy any hints, and we're only going to buy like stuff from the shop when we see it refresh after the race, so we can start going a little quicker. Like by the scroll and the shoe. As much as I hate on Smart Falcon, or other chain events do get pretty good stats for when you're not training. I wasn't a big fan of her training, but especially because I was using her at 1LB without any race bonus on my old parent runs in Unity. I think this run is very good, so I'm going to Alarm Clock, because I don't think we'll need him later, and I have a feeling we're going to pop off the fast learner and everything. So, if the run's just kind of mediocre, I'd probably save the Alarm Clock and just save it for like Spring 10-0. We might still just die on the Spring 10-0 and I'll be very sad, but maybe not. We got a megaphones, or one last one, okay. Last megaphone. I'd like some stamina. Right-handed, nice. You got a lot of green skills. One fun fact is that I think you're like twice as likely to get green skills from dirt races than you are from turf. It's a fun parenting fact. I didn't know she whined this much. I don't play the game of sound. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure the racing is easier than training. I really don't know what there is to complain about. Like, you race for like literally a minute and a half. When you train, it's probably like hours. Like, I ran track, I understand that practice days were harder than meet days. Look at right-handed. Are you right-handed, Osaka High? Yes, you are. We're right-handed. I'll get standard distance. I'll get standard distance before 10-0 show. It's very funny what happens when your stats are completely random. Sometimes I'll have like 700 stamina by now. And like no speed. And this career is very opposite. Also, I'm not getting very many hammers, which especially feels bad on fast learner run. I could have actually been getting a lot more stats. Or SP. Alright. I have 100 recovery skill sparks, so why'd you give me speed? Come on, man. Give me the stamina. Give me the stamina. Silly game. Okay. Standard distance super high for sure. Probably buy groundwork whenever we have extra SP. We got medium straightaways, did we? Huh? Okay. Max, hydrate, pace savvy, groundwork. Oh wait, glittering star. This is good because that's part recovery. Okay. My groundwork is the most likely. I can work on mile, medium straights. Yeah. Any hammers in the chat? What do we do? Okay, good. I was a little scared. Whew. Okay. I was a little worried about our stamina situation. We do have standard distance and 2 whites and a gold. There we go, some stamina. Right when I finally don't need it really that bad. Buying long skills is still fine, but I think I have long... I have long A. Okay, I was gonna say I don't know if I can get a long spark, so... Okay, don't need any of that. Mile straights, or not. Mile straights, I said. Speed are also good. Yeah, you can probably see by now this, you have innate gold recovery, it's very much a lot harder. It's a lot harder. That's kind of why I don't like running Ryan or Seiun. This is front runner garbage. Shinko Wendy never gives me up, she doesn't give it to me, okay. I say she never gives me that event. The energy items for fun. Max energy item. It's a long race. Still down 1 mood item. That's mostly it. I think we bought a cure-all. Stamina, yay. Keeping the lead, my favorite long hit. There, what's gonna be fine? Give me a cure, 3 cupcakes, we need 1 more. I got medium straights, don't make me regret it, game. Yep. I won't complain about scrolls, but I'd like some stamina. Your stamina. You're very cheap, but you're not a skill I like. I don't know. Good shop, buy new scrolls, see if any skill hints. Further into the run, the quicker that all gets. Straight excel it might get, because it's kind of funny. Drafters is good, steadfast is bad. Speed is good, medium straights, that's what I want. Anything else in here? Not really. Hammers? No. So, I would run the Takarazuka Kinen if I couldn't run dirt, but I already ran it classic year, so we'll do dirt again. New shop. Got a hammer, good. Another whip training thing, cool. Practice perfect, just for fun. Okay, I think we're good on ankle weights all around. Give me Summer Runner, please. I don't need it for anything specific, but you can pad the stats with the green skills. Stamina scroll, thank you. Also, if you're like really paying attention, you don't have to like buy all the scrolls every single turn. Like, they stick around for 3 turns. Yeah, if I ran this last year, I would have been able to run this year, and I would have gotten 2 more rival races, so that's me not paying attention. Oh well. I say this is like brainless, but you can still min-max optimize like that. Okay, stam scroll. Maybe useful. Like preferred position, because that's Teo's gold recovery. I like up drafters and inside scoop and speed eater and yep. I don't need a recovery, but I just yeah, preferred position is the most important spark for me to have for Teo. So, a little speed book. Buy a speed book in a next turn. Descent. I usually get 50 hints for that. It's surprising to take that long. Give me stats. Boy. We're not getting that last cupcake. You really see all of the shop RNG when you just buy all these items and never use them. You get the full picture. Like, no hammers this run. Oh, see? If you complain, then the RNG works for you. I got like medium corners, or we're good on all these stats, so whatever. I got medium or mild corners. Shop refresh. Couple hammers, let's go. Can buy another mirror just for fun. I think we're full on whistles too. Skills. We got medium, medium. the medium G1s that are kind of important coming up. But no medium skills, so... we do have to account for the last... I like getting the gold with Glittering Star. And... we get Homestretch Haste after we win the Arima Keenan. I just use the hammers as soon as I can. I don't try and save them for the end because that last shot gives them like so frequently that I'd rather go in the end with 0 hammers than 5. Like I don't want to just not use them and then just waste free SP rather than trying to greed it for the end and maybe high rolling slightly better. It's just personally though. From here on out, we probably save our SP. Probably buy Homestretch Haste after remaking it. It doesn't matter. I never lost the races at the end ever in my life, no matter how bad the run is. I don't know if it's even possible to lose. Free-spirited, good recovery. Slows you down. Okay, here we use our first fan item. The Japan Cup. Looks like we're not gonna get to max mood. The ending. Which doesn't really... it kind of matters. Our stamina's in the toilet. Yeah, it's a little tough to... Oh! There we go. Cupcake. It's a little tough to cap our stamina without every little bit. Any stamina here? SP. Oh, last cupcake. Good. Yeah, this is the race we swapped with the stayer sticks. Okay, here's where we use our second fan item. Nice last second hammer. We might overcap on hammers if we're lucky, honestly. Okay, hand the fan item. Could also... I don't even know exactly how much the one at the end gives. Oh yeah, you can use all your mood up stuff here, by the way. You don't get debuffs after this Arima Keenan, even though it's 44 races in a row. I guess they just don't apply to the end game. And I think we'll be able to get our stamina. Alright, it's a shot. Long straights, perfect. You get like, kind of depends on hammers, but 70-ish, 60 to 70 stats at the end after this point. Hammers, we are gonna overcap on hammers, but so it kind of cracked shop at the end. Like, yeah, overcap by 1, whatever. And we just need stamina. Wish we got more carrots, but whatever. Okay. I could have waited to use the megaphone in case I wanted to see if I wanted to do power training to get my stamina, but this is honestly good enough. Use whistles on the next couple. Don't forget the hammer. It's a difference of like 10 or 12 SP, I think. I think 10-ish. You may whistle this, you may not. I don't know. How much is the SP? She gives 5 SP. I didn't know she said that. Where's my... What do you say? Okay. I mean, this definitely gets us there, and it probably gets us more SP than other shit. Basically what I'm saying is none of this matters. Hammer. So yeah, I'll probably just look for skill hints, or if my stats are definitely only 600, I look for skill hints, or whatever is gonna get past, or get the most SP at the end. Unless you're like really close to hitting 1100 in a stat, which could be possible depending on RNG and parent sparks. Like, you don't give any hints. Be honest, I'm not gonna use a whistle. I'm gonna go into the end game with 5 whistles and just never use them. Because this is good SP. Operate your hammer. Okay, well, we wasted, over an hour of our lives on this, and then let's see what garbage sparks we get for it. What garbage sparks do we get for our troubles? We're definitely getting a late surge or red, because that's guaranteed on Condor. I don't have to buy this, but I mostly do. I don't usually believe in getting a second circle, because it's like a very minor increased chance to get a spark versus getting a whole new skill is like a way higher chance. So if I have nothing else to do, then I'll buy another one, but it's usually not my preference. But I'd rather buy it than Steadfast, I think. I don't know. No, straight away Excel. What happened? Spring Runner is kind of an exception, because it's hard to get, kind of. Ish. Not as hard in the scenarios sometimes, but it's a very good skill. Yeah. Whatever. Show me the money. Something good for the video. Oh, hell yeah. That's exactly what I meant. Oh boy. Well, there's the run. Running is kind of stinky character because groundwork. I don't want to have to use this card for that much longer. But anyway, that was the run. 58 wins, 58 races. We use one alarm clock because random race, then one alarm clock because our gold recovery didn't activate on the Kikuka show. Otherwise, it was smooth sailing, very easy. pretty decent luck with fast learner and everything, but I mean, I've had this many wins on a lot worse runs, like, so you don't really need this. All I'd say is having a gold recovery helps a lot. Like, but yeah, I've had what much worse RNG runs get just as many wins. It's more of like, I don't know. Oh, lost a bunch actually. 60 on this one, and yeah, it's you can do it. Just do that, and it's probably easier than whatever other ideas you had for parent runs. If you're even doing any, you probably weren't doing any, to be honest. And I get it, but yeah, I think you can handle it. And let me know if you have any questions, I guess.